this, because I've been hearing you on and off all week. You do have great points. What I'm saying to the ladies that's asking me questions, and I hope y'all are asking me because I am a Netras supporter and I do love Miss Netra. What I'm saying is we are forming our opinions over here. Yes, Brandy. Oh, I didn't say my real name. Yes, I'm going to the bank right away. Listen, y'all. Every alert from my bank is on every phone, every mini iPad, my watch, everything I got. You can't just, you could take it, but I'm going to know right away and I'm going to do something about it right away. But that is me. That's what I'm saying. That is me. Everybody don't operate the same.
Well, y'all know how I operate because I got cameras set up. I got 3 set up, and you know what I'm saying, I got 5 different accounts. So,
and I feel like Netra, she also set up all the information for everyone, and people are still not believing it. I want to know why. Am I missing something? Because I believe the Cashapp guy.
Bill,
I believe.
Can I ask you another question? Yeah. Did you hear? Were you in the live today?
Yes, I was in the live today.
Did you hear when Miss Netra said that the single mothers who have donated want their money back? So even though that they have received a $500 already from somebody who said they were the one behind the scam, she's asking back for the $500 that Kilo won.
Okay, so I don't agree with taking the money off the real winner. I'm a real G.
That's exactly why I'm going live. That's exactly why I've been going live, because as of today, she is getting message requests to her Cash App for the refund of $500. And there's, as of today, they're still, you know, asking, like, come on, make this shit make sense.
And Atlas, may I give a caveat what Big Mo said? On top of that, from what I watched on the live with Ms. Netra, she raised over $1,500, $1,000 to $1,500 because of the money that she so-called lost. So is she resending those cash apps back to all the people that so-called that came from the church, that came from all of these people? Is she sending that money back to the people that donated that money because she so-called lost that money?
I'm just saying, like, that's why I asked on the other panel, is there a treasury department to this said?
Not a treasury department.
Yeah, like, because you saying you getting tithes and offerings, operating like a whole committee or something. Like, so what we need to get down to the bottom of this, like, because y'all got this person name being tarnished, reputation being tarnished. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think she got the right to move freely on this app too. She did build 22K followers, you know, the long way, you know what I'm saying? Not through Bigo and arguing and all of that shit. She got her shit through sitting there and telling people about her life and so on and so forth, actually engaging with her audience. And you know, she's not from this side of TikTok. So when we actually bringing somebody in and tearing them down the way that we got to respect, they got a life too. And I don't like the fact that they not respecting this woman, the mother of 2 kids, you know, and they sitting there wishing illness with ill intent with 2,000 people in a fucking room with ears to listen to it. That affects people's universe. And I don't like that shit.
Right. I agree with you. The second thing.
Go back and say that then every time they say something, they say, no, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Did I say that? Did I? Yes, it's on a recording. So stop saying I didn't say it. You can't
lie and then
I have recordings too, so.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be the one that presented the lie and then argue the lie that you presented. How the fuck you present evidence of it and with your picture next to it and then say, oh, the scammer produced that?
And then the first thing I realized was Miss Netra said, yes, the Cash App was on her thing when they were playing. I recorded it, the scavenger hunt. I went back and looked. The Cash App was not there. I'm like, oh, really? Wow. That was the first thing for me.
And the girl came up, Mo, and said, and she corroborated that in Miss Netra Live, that she participated and the Cash App was not up the entire live like she said.
And Jazzy. Sha and Jazzy both said they made the same mistake by spelling the name incorrect.
Keela, let me know if you want to come up. Keela, let me know if you want to come up.
In that same live, Ms. Netra was asked to provide the Cash App that she sent it to the 23 one ending in 23. She came on the one where I think the $1, she had that directly on her phone to post on there. When she came on live on that
Yeah, like,
Saturday, she
man,
pulled it.
that
She
whole
pulled it up
thing.
on another phone to show it, and what she showed, it said request a refund request. It wasn't the original one, and she was asked in that live to provide the original one, and she flat out said,
Okay.
"I don't need to do that. I have that
Right.
recorded on my phone." So
Right.
why you don't need to provide the
How,
original one?
how you got the majority evidence in your phone but don't want to provide it, but going through the extra extent of recording phone calls and blocked phone calls at that shit remind me of back in the day in the 90s when we used to record the late night songs off the
On
radio
the
and try not
radio.
to catch the motherfucking commercials and
Exactly.
shit. Like
Put it on the cassette.
what did we listen to? Tell me what we really listened to, because that shit sound like that shit was trying to be commercial free, and I heard the commercial.
And my caveat to what you just said, Atlas, I was putting it in the chat before you brought me up. Thank you for allowing me to come up on your panel. If Ms. Nisha did a call with Cashapp, there would be a reference number. Someone in the chat said, "Oh, that's private information." Well, at least provide the reference number to Keela so we can verify that you actually talked to Cashapp, because it's concerning her so-called account. That's all. Can we get the reference number?
Man, that shit messy, and you know what I'm saying. To be honest, like the way they went about doing it was fucked up, because all they really had to do was leave Keela out of it after the other person came up and was like, she could have just spent the story and been like, okay, we're gonna get to the bottom of it. We're gonna get to the bottom of it. They could have, said, okay, Keela, we sorry. You ain't had nothing to do with it. This is the true culprit, da 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 da. Spent the whole narrative. They could have brought Kiana in it, and she should have said, oh, and Kiana and yo ass and da 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 and this, that, and the third, and left Keela the fuck out of it. She could have made the motherfucking apology just small and sweet and simple, and slip that shit in with a bunch of bullshit and a bunch of drama. But no, you want to say, and I'm going to show you and expose her. Get your box ready. This is good to me. And what the fuck? This is somebody real life we talking about. This ain't no motherfucking Weekend at Bernie's.
Right. And I just want to say, last night, I didn't go up there to argue. I don't know none of these people. I started watching this when the scavenger hunt happened. So that's how I know they didn't want Keela to win. And I just kept on. And as days going on, I'm like, am I the only one not agreeing to what they're saying? Am I the only one that's not, like, I'm sitting down and I'm blowing pressure. And then, so last night you get up and you start talking and then they drop you. And I'm like, yo, these people are crazy. I can't be the only one thinking logical right now.
Listen, when they still said that, and she didn't say thank you, I said, what the fuck? Hold on, didn't they say that last week?
I was walking around my house, there was steam coming out of my head. Like, I didn't go to argue with nobody. I don't know none of these people. I started watching it the day of the scavenger hunt. And from that day on, the way they bullied Keela, I wish I was Keela. I wish I was the one that took that money so I could respond to them. The way they did her and drug her, that was not right.
I ain't like that shit.
They picked the right
I was listening to it, and I promise you, y'all don't know, I'm a ghost in these communities, man.
I was just listening every day. I was like, man, let me be Keela. Please let me be Keela.
I'm a ghost in these communities.
I wish I was Keela.
I just try to look out for people, and you know what I'm saying, and do shit like that. And but when that dude came up there and he was like, and I'm gonna show y'all how powerful I am with God, and I said, what the fuck? Hold up.
Excuse me. Every time they said Keela, they would have had to pay me a band. I would have copyrighted my name Keela. Every time they said Keela, they would have had to pay me a band.
And then I go to another live, and his wife say, yeah, you better be lucky that my husband wished that, because if it was such and such, I would have talked. I said, what the fuck? I said, oh, hell no. They not gonna tell me that they God's people and that's the shit that they idolizing. You mean to tell me life, you mean to tell me 5 cent, 10 cent, 20 cent, $500 is more important than somebody's life? She got 2 kids. Y'all not taking into effect. What the no. I stand on that.
As soon as they dropped you, I said, yeah, they don't want to hear nobody with sense. Nope. You're the first person that came up with some type of sense to stand up for Keela, and they dropped you. Just like that.
I ain't doing that. We is not about to tell you. Not about to tell me that that's God's money and
Oh, yeah, they couldn't have
that's
said
tithes and
Keela again.
offering
They
and
couldn't have
God
said Keela
going no
again.
no
You
no
got a lawyer
no
up to
no.
say Keela.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry, y'all. My phone fucking died. Excuse my language. Wait, my phone died. And it took a long time to charge because it's so hot. First of all, energy, I didn't know you was energy of Atlas. Atlas, you have a big problem with Miss Nitra.
No,
And
I
I'm
don't.
over here.
I don't even know Miss Nitra.
Okay, so
I don't
what's
know
the
Miss Nitra in life. She
problem?
don't have
What's
nothing to
the
do with my life.
problem?
My
Why you
platform.
got a
Hold
problem
on,
with my
stop. I'm about
girl?
to. Can I explain something to you? My
Okay, yeah.
life and my platforms have nothing to do with Miss Nitra. In fact, this is my gaming page that I game with my son on. My Atlas page is my spiritual page, right?
Okay.
My Order of Atlas page is my business page, right? And I'm literally selling my house and about to buy land to help the community that I am a part of, right? So
Okay.
I don't like the way that Miss Nitra and them tried to do this, girl. No, I don't have no problem
Well,
with Miss
what
Nitra.
if it's
I
not
never,
about okay, Atlas?
man,
What if it's
I
not?
never,
What if it's not about how they're trying to do this, girl? Let's think of it like this, okay? And big whatever
I wouldn't
bangers
be
you love.
involved. I wouldn't be
Listen
involved
to
if they
this.
wasn't
Listen to
dragging this
this.
girl the way they dragging this girl. I wouldn't
Listen
be
to
involved.
this. For me and you, if we're innocent, what's wrong with? Okay, so everybody's upset about the pressing charges, but I'm not. I have no feeling about any of it when it comes to pressing
I want to ask
charges
you a
or.
question before you ask a question. What's wrong with somebody standing up for the integrity of this young lady? What's
There's
wrong with
nothing
what's
wrong with that. There's
okay
nothing
then?
wrong with it.
So I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was going to ask you. What is wrong with Miss Nitra pressing charges? I don't get the
Ain't
problem.
nothing wrong. Me and Kayla we want it. We you go do it. We want to
Okay,
get to the
yeah,
bottom
because
of it
that's what I
because
would want. If I
ain't
was
nothing wrong with
Keela,
that. But
if I was Keela,
to keep on saying that she's involved, she's involved, and still drag her name and tarnish her name like this, any lawyer would have advised her not to do that in the
okay,
first
yes,
place,
I
right?
understand what you're
But
saying.
but
There goes the politics
this is
of
no.
TikTok.
I'm looking at what's right is right. No. This ain't TikTok. This is real life, right? This is defamation of character
I'm
to
gonna
the
wait till
highest
you done
standard,
because I got
right?
something.
This is defamation of character. Like Keela has a great defamation of character case.
Okay,
Right, so
well that's Nitra.
that's $5,000 per person that has defamed her character on this app, right? And anyone who is said connected to a group that can start an investigation pertaining to cyberbullying and so on and so forth.
I
So
understand that.
what we really talking about here? We talking
Well,
about
this is
right
what I'm
being right.
talking about. This is what I'm talking about.
Okay, go ahead.
If I'm Keela and I'm innocent, man, press them freaking charges.
She said that
I'm
already.
innocent. I'm
She said that
innocent.
already. She said that already.
Oh, okay. See, I
She's
don't
posting in the
follow him.
comment section. She's in the comment
Yeah.
section right now.
Okay.
She's
Well,
posting.
that's
She
what
said
I'm
that
saying.
already.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If I was Keela, I'd be like, and I didn't do anything wrong, and I'm just the innocent party. You go on here and press them charges
Absolutely. She said that.
because I'm gonna be okay in the end because I didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
So what's wrong with that?
No, ain't nothing wrong with that. We're not saying that. We saying that to still go around and come on, man. We know these streets, man. We know
Yeah.
these streets.
So
We
you're
know these
saying
streets.
for Miss Nitra to be on
There's
live,
no
still
blog. There's no
saying that this
blog of an
girl, this
apology.
Keela is involved,
Right.
is wrong.
It's on blogs saying that she's still involved. It's on blogs.
And I understand that, but what I'm
this whole
saying is,
Cash App skit,
none of
this
that's
whole
what I
Cash
meant
App
about
skit.
the politics
No,
of the
listen
TikTok.
to what I'm saying, man. This Cash App skit trying to make her connected to the scammer and so on and so forth. Nah, like come on, man. This is the high like
I already told y'all that I fuck with nature heavy, right?
yes.
But you don't hear no bias in me. I'm not picking a side. It sounds like everybody's picking sides.
I hope Miss Nitra don't get nothing done. But I hope if she go press the charges, I hope the scammer does. But I hope
Quit bashing Nitra. Because I
Nah,
don't feel
but
like
just
this is
like
a Nitra badge.
nah, this ain't a nature badge. This is a like you got to realize that the same way that they still going around saying this, saying that, and Atlas, yo ass this and yo ass that. Well, shit. If that's the case, then we gonna go around and stand on what we standing on until the truth come out. It ain't no way that you can tell me to pipe down, quiet down, and all of this shit, but they still get to
I'm
go
not
on
doing that.
tour with
I'm
the
not doing
whole
that, Atlas. I'm
nah.
not doing that.
We not. We
Now,
can't.